Yo! That was a good one. Kind of echoed a little bit. What's going on, Dirk? DJ, Jesus, G-Money, Interactive, Prickly Preppy, Dirk. We have manipulation today. Manipulation in the markets. Look at the robots. They're having a good time. They manipulated the market. Look at them. Look at the AI robots. They made money today. Anyways, Horse Guy today is in shambles. So we're going to start out the stream with Horse Guy because, oh my God, the manipulation here. Usually I think manipulation's stupid, but today that was some pure ass manipulation, man. But it's okay because could the fake ETF news actually be something that's bullish? And I'll explain why that may be bullish. Okay. Now, you know, I usually don't like to talk about news as bullish, but we're going to talk about that today. Anyways, let's jump on in. The screen's black. I know. The screen's black. All right, hold on. Here we go. Let's open it up with Horse Guy. Guys, what is this? The Grayscale ETF was approved. We are bullish. Holy shit. We are about to go to the moon. Look at the news article from Cointellally. Cointeleline. Yes, we are going to the moon. ETF is approved. All right, I will go take a shit and I will come back. What could go wrong? We will be at the 36K by the end of my shit. Yes. 10 minutes later, after horse guy shit. What the hell? Fake news. I FOMO'd exactly at 30K. I was not bullish beforehand. I FOMO'd at 30K. Oh my god. We got the fake news today, fellas. The fake news. The fake damn news. All right, anyways. So the daily candle right now looks like that is a massive wick on the daily. I haven't seen an hourly. It's been a long time since we had price action like that. That used to be every day back in the days. We used to dump $5,000. No, even it wasn't even like it was just a normal day in office. That was some crazy volatility, man. I mean, in like an hour, you pump from like 27 to 30 all the way back down to 27. It was some pretty insane shit. Now, you might be saying, wait, why did I just talk like that? You might be saying, oh man, George got duped. Yes, I was watching George at the time. He was like, yes, the ETF. We all got duped, I think. We all got duped on that. When I saw the news, I was pumped too. I was like, damn, let's go, man. Bitcoin MEXC is about to have a party. But I think what today showed, right? So even though the news was fake, I think we have to remember that Bitcoin was trending up even before that news broke, right? So really since, the middle of September for about a month, Bitcoin's been trending up. Right. And even today, before you got any type of that fake news came out, Bitcoin was still trending up. So I think you have to sort of remember what the market was looking like before the fake news. Obviously, the fake news, you get a massive wick, you come back down. But it was fake news, right? It's not like anything bad happened. It's just something good didn't happen, right? And I think you have to remember that. So I don't think it's the end of the world. What I will be saying is this. Why this may be bullish. Well, I think today was a warning shot, right? And I think today showed what can happen when that really does get approved, right? And I think what today showed, and it was a warning shot to people on the side, completely on the sidelines, that I continue to say, man, I will not sell my spot Bitcoin because I know any day that shit could launch, right? And I think today was a perfect example of that. Even though it was fake, it showed what could happen on an approval, right? One, it woke up the sideliners a little bit, and a lot of people just FOMO'd at 30K, but it is what it is. And number two, I think this also woke up the altcoin maxis. Okay, I think this move really woke up the altcoin maxis today. You had Bitcoin up like 10% at one point, and a lot of altcoins were only up like 2%. And I continue to say this. Stacking sats right now is the best way to go. Right? Stacking sats, stacking cash for later on for the altcoin market's the way to go. And I think today was a perfect example of that. So why this may be bullish, okay? Think about it from this perspective. Is I think people will have FOMO of missing out on the ETF pump now. Because we know that could happen at any time, right? And I think today woke people up and saying, shit, I don't want to miss out on that when that really does happen, right? And the altcoin maxis are going to say, shit, Bitcoin just pumped 30K and my altcoin barely moved, right? So I think you're going to have a mix of both sides. And I think this is why this could be somewhat bullish for Bitcoin, not altcoins, for Bitcoin. So I look at it from that perspective. Even though it was fake news, which it clearly was. It was fake news. What's going on, Skillful? Interactive said smack the likes. Let's go, man. Smack the freaking likes. Let's go, man. Stack sats, chill, smack the likes. Dude, I was so pumped today. I was like, dude, am I going to hop on and play the pump scene? Was I going to hop on and play the pump scene? Yeah. It didn't last too long. Bass said there's still altcoin maxis. Oh yeah, there are. Yes, there are. Here we go. Well, unfortunately, we have to postpone it because the intern over at Cointelegraph, I love this. the intern at Cointelegraph. Daddy, I'm about to post an article. Daddy. I'm about to post that the BlackRock ETF got approved. Is that okay, Daddy? Oh, Daddy's not home. Okay, I'm going to approve it anyways. What could go wrong? I'm going to approve this. We're about to get so many clicks, Daddy. Okay, here we go. Sent. Oh, look at Bitcoin pump. I got to call Daddy. The intern at Cointelegraph. Oh, man. That guy is fired. He is so fired, man. That guy is having the worst day of his life today. He just caused I mean, it's not really his fault. I mean, it's idiots that go 100x long at the top. It's their fault. But he was the driver of billions of dollars getting liquidated today. To the upside and to the downside, man. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Lord. What is your pump song? Well, we weren't able to play it today, my guy. You know what I mean? It's Crypto Rover. That's good, man. That's good. Is it your son? Oh, it does kind of look like my son. If I had a son, that's what it would look like. That's what I looked like when I was a kid, right? Except I had a bowl cut. I literally had a bowl cut when I was a kid, guys. It was crazy. Anyways, 28,130 for Bitcoin. So I think, all things considered, right? I know we have a massive wick here, and this wick is sort of going to be a problem for us here. But I think you still look at it. Bitcoin's still up 4% today, right? And I know that could get erased, and I know that could easily get erased, right? And I think the big test here is going to be, can we get back above 28,200 on any type of close? Because that's been resistance, right? One resistance, we swung above, get back below, found a resistance again here. Can we get back above 28,200? If we can, maybe we try another shot to the upside here, which could be interesting, right? But you can see how important this $28,200 level is. A lot of reactions, right? Resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here, resistance here. We haven't been able to close it daily above this, right? You only close it daily once above this, right? All the other times we got rejected. So 28,200-ish is a big level in the daily, man. Hope Java didn't get wiped. Oh, he's wiped. He is gone, man. Java is wiped, and his ass is so wiped. But yeah, that's why I think overall, yes, was this a shady, a lot of people will call it manipulative move. Yes, but I do believe this fake news will actually have a positive effect on Bitcoin's price, because I think that's going to scare a lot of people from not wanting to be on the sidelines. All right. I think if you take anything from that, that's what I take from it. Obviously, we'll have to see how price action kind of develops. We're right above the bull market support band. The top of the bull market support band is at 27,967. So we've talked about this before. If we can get back above the bull market support band on a weekly close, historically, that's meant decent things for BTC, right? So we're here, right? We still got a long week. We got freaking Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday left in the damn week. Mike will be an idiot and say, well, shit, that's literally the whole damn week. No shit, numbnuts. All right? No shit, numbnuts. We got 6 days left. We're going to 23K. Get over it. That's what we'll say with Mike. But we're here. We'll see where we close the week. But we are kind of just ranging, right? We said this, it's up, down, up, down, up, down in a freaking range between 30K and 26K really for 7 freaking months. 7 months. 7 months of a 4K range. It's brutal, fellas. It is brutal. What's going on, Carl? Yo. What's up, buddy? Good to see my guy Carl in here. I'm bullish on Carl being in here, man.
Strap up.
Not Carl.
We're going to the moon.
If it said Carl the Moon, I would be...
Bitcoin's going to 10K.
Bitcoin is bearish.
Exchanges are happy to collect their 100 million in liquidations. That is true. That is true, man. That is true. But yeah, 7 months of a range. I know we'll be calling for head and shoulders here, which, I think is valid. Like, if this weekly closes like shit, like, say we don't hold this price on the weekly, say, we start closing back down here, inside the bull market support band this week, then I think it's you can make a really good case that you got the head, the left shoulder, the head, and the right shoulder. And we've said, man, there's still this wick down here between about 19,500 and 22,000. I think, even if you think prices might be going higher, I still want to be building a cash position in case we see prices down here again, which I still think is a pretty good probability that we at some point see prices down here again. We may not, right? It is what it is. But if we do, I want to be able to have some money on the sidelines to be able to buy something like that, right? So that's Bitcoin. We'll see where we close the weekly. Ethereum, let's see. ETH still looks like shit, man. I think today was like the perfect summation of each chart. Bitcoin pumped, and ETH, like, this is ETH's chart. It didn't even go anywhere, man. I think all Ethereum did today, right? We know we jumped off the cliff, right? Humpty Dumpty jumped off the cliff for Ethereum, which is this trend line coming up, right? We jumped off the cliff. All we did today was pump, come and back test, and that back test is resistance, right? So Humpty Dumpty's still not looking good here for ETH. It just looks like a bearish retest on Ethereum. So we'll see where ETH ends up, but I still think even Ethereum looks like shit, right? And when Ethereum looks like shit, that's the worst case for the altcoin market. But we talked about this yesterday. I wouldn't be expecting anything crazy out of ETH until January. Historically, Q4 is kind of like not that great for ETH. And then usually January is when ETH gets back above its bull market support band and we start trending up for Ethereum. So I'm kind of like not that bullish on ETH until January, based off historical precedents. We looked at this yesterday. But yeah, that's ETH. Nothing crazy, man. ETH is just blah. Nothing crazy. Link rocketed 1.3%. Wow! We're gonna play the pump. Should we go to Link? Let's go to Link. Actually, man, look at the altcoins, dude. The altcoin. Like, I'll say this: we better hope Bitcoin continues up here, because if Bitcoin does not continue up here, these alts are about to get absolutely shit on. And I mean that in the most non-harmful way. I mean that in the most thing. Let's look at this pump for Chainlink today. Holy shit! Chainlink has it pumped. Chainlink has pumped. Pillage, we are set for launch. The Chainlink Marines and Sergi have launched. We will end up on the moon in approximately 14 months. We have prepared for launch. We will reach Mars in about 20 months. But for now, we must take off. Shit. Wait, it's not popping up. No! Don't do this to me. There we go. Chainlink with the pump of the century, 1%. Holy shit. Look at Chainlink. But yeah, I think today was, you said this, like, today I think was the biggest wake-up call to altcoin maxis. And the fact that you got a 10% move up on Bitcoin and they didn't even move. We continue to say this. It's like, it is what it is. It is what it is. We don't make the rules. We just explain what happens. You know what I mean? It is what it is. So, I don't know, man. 28,153. Bitcoin is technically right at resistance here. So, this is kind of the make or break it points. If Bitcoin does start trending down, like I said, like I have lower targets on altcoins, and I think there's obviously not 100% probability, but I think there's a good chance. I mean, looking at some of these charts, that you could be seeing some of these lower prices. And I'm going to continue to say this. You're better off being in Bitcoin right now and waiting on the altcoins. There's no rush. You saw it today. And if today is not a perfect example of that, even when Bitcoin pumps hard, the altcoin don't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like, this is a perfect example. It's not me hating. It's just the market, you know? So that's that. Like I said, we're not going to shoot on altcoins today. Just going to tell you how I feel about them, which is not much. I don't feel too much about them. Other than they're going to hold up when Bitcoin pumps, but when Bitcoin gets pullbacks, they're going to get absolutely rocketed to the downside. It is what it is. Jordan the Midget Astronaut. Yes! Yes, I am. I like this little thing, man. I think this thing is bullish. I don't know, man. I'm excited for this during the bull market, but you know, right now, unfortunately, we can't play this. Unfortunately, today, actually, I mean, Bitcoin's up 4% today, but I mean, still, Vader came in on the 50. We'll go look at the 15 minute. The 15 minute, we got Vader today. Like, we got absolutely Vader today. Look at, I mean, you don't have to put his lightsaber up. It's right there on the screen. Look, I mean, it's right there on the screen. Hopefully we don't get a continuation of this. And it comes like right here. And it just continues the Vader. But, you know, we got Vader today, fellas. I mean, we basically got Luke Skywalkered. And then we got Vadered. Right to the downside. So, yeah, that was today. That was today. We got Luke Skywalker, Vader, and we're just kind of settling up here. Let's see. Brett said, Jordan, I'm starting to feel FOMO. I think a lot of people are going to start feeling FOMO right now. I said this, even though today was fake, I think today is going to cause people to have FOMO. Even though we didn't really go anywhere. I think it was, even though it was a faded rally, because it was fake news, I could tell you to say this, it wasn't bad news. It was just fake news, right? I think this is going to make people feel FOMO. Even though we're not like, you know, even though we retraced the whole thing, you know, I think people are going to be scared of missing out on any type of news-driven catalyst at this point, like a real news-driven catalyst, right? Because what happens tomorrow? Bitcoin retraces. What happens tomorrow, 2 days from now, BlackRock ETF gets approved, you know? You know what I mean? And that's the thing. I think that's going to cause a lot of people to have FOMO. But, you know, we shall see. And, you know, I can see both sides. The good thing today is you got S&P. We basically got stock markets rolling up. So you got S&P up 1%, NASDAQ up 1%. Even the Russell's up about almost 2% here. Dollar's pushing down today, you know. So we'll see. I mean, here's the thing, right? I mean, we could say Bitcoin head and shoulders. We got a dollar head and shoulders forming here maybe. We'll see. We'll see. But, yeah, dollar, got a little left head, right on top of the previous resistance. Will the dollar break down? If it does, risk assets are going to go up. Or will it hold in here and push higher? If it does, we're screwed. You know, so we'll keep watching the dollar, but the dollar is pushing down today, which is good. So everything in macro land is fine today. You just have to wait on Bitcoin, you know. If BNB pumps, you know it was CZ who quick sold the BTC pump. Oh yeah, BNB did pump. BNB did pump. Hold on, let's go check this. Let's see. BNB, I think. It didn't really. It pumped with Bitcoin. It pumped with Bitcoin, and then it just sat there. But yeah, it didn't really move much anywhere. I mean, it's up 1% today. It didn't really move much today. Let's see. Orange juice is still mooning. We should just be buying orange juice, fellas. We should just be buying that orange juice, you know? I bet a lot of people crap their pants today. You know what the funny thing is? It's quiet. You know, since Bitcoin held right here, right, we say, okay, Bitcoin's price action's looking kind of constructive. I can see Bitcoin going higher, right? It's looking kind of constructive, right? When we held here, it was actually when we held here, but you know, and we got that move up today. I think a lot of people crap their pants today. A lot of people crap their pants today on the sidelines. Unfortunately, it was fake news, right? But I think a lot of people crapped their pants today, thinking, "Oh shit, I'm gonna miss out." You know, which it is what it is. But a lot of shorts got absolutely whacked, and I think a lot of people were like, "Oh shit, this is it, right? We're going to the moon," and we just got absolutely applied down. So I don't think today was a very good day for most people here. But you know, it is what it is. Savo definitely shit his shorts. Maybe. So is the ETF news real or fake? It's fake for now. It's gonna get approved. It's fake for now. You know what I mean? He said, "I keep buying OJ and drinking it." You're supposed to buy it and hold it. You know? The price of orange juice. ETF news is real, but it came out one day early. I don't know. Who knows? It's gonna come out sometime before March of next year. So it can come out anytime in the next 6 months. You know, we have no idea when. Let's see. Crypto winter until 2026. Maybe, man. Chat's pretty slow today. I think the most interesting thing today is for such a like a big move, even though like it wasn't. I mean, a 4% move is a pretty big move by itself, but for such a big event of a pump to 30K and then a dump, there's just not a lot of people in here. And I think the time capitulation has really, has really done its due, and I think it's going to continue to do its due. But man, it's still a ghost town in here, fellas. It's crazy. Still a ghost town, which is fine. You know, I think even if Bitcoin was still at 30K right now, and this was real news, and we didn't dump, it would probably still be a ghost town in here, which is kind of interesting. Stuart said, "Let's see tomorrow." That would be cool, man. I mean, listen, I wouldn't get my hopes up, but if it happens, it happens. That would be pretty cool. People don't trust the move. Very true. Do we call that disbelief, or do we call that, do we call that disbelief, or do we call it just people not, either people selling because they need the money? You know what I mean? Like, which one do we call this? There's two different things. Elliot, people are running out of money. Not me, though. I am rich. He has I add in the I am rich. The thing to say, guys, just don't be all in. You never want to be all in the market. Always want to have some cash. Even if markets tank, you don't want to be all in. You want to always have cash on the sidelines because they could take more. You know, I think sometimes we like to just go all in, and I think that's where it hurts, is when, okay, you get a pump, you're excited, and then it dumps back down, it goes lower than your entry, and then you don't have any more money to buy. And it's just like, what the frick, you know? And I think right now, like, I don't think we're going anywhere crazy. Bitcoin, I think, is the one thing that I think can go up a lot. And today was a perfect example of that. Other than Bitcoin, I don't think there's a rush. Just build a cash position. You know, there ain't no rush to be all in the altcoin market. You know, if you want to DCA into altcoins, that's fine. You DCA into altcoins, right? But you don't need to be all in. You're not going to miss an altcoin season. I want to say this. I'm going to put that as a quote. You ain't going to miss an altcoin season. You're going to know when altcoin season's coming. It's going to be when Bitcoin gets a big move first, And then money comes out of Bitcoin and flows into altcoins. It ain't just going to be when Bitcoin's sitting here, you know what I mean? And then altcoins just start running. This is not how it works, you know? Just getting here. Shouldn't Jordan be doing something for 30K promise? What did I promise at 30K? I did not promise you guys are tricking me saying I said I would do a 24-hour stream if Bitcoin hit 30K. We literally were at 30K for like 1 second today. We have to get back above and hold it. We're not doing this shit. We're not doing this shit, man. It's like when I had to eat the sock because we were down there for like 2 months. You know? We ain't doing this, man. You know? Solana? Oh my god. Don't get me started. There's gonna be an altcoin or two that go up a lot. Solana up 5% today. Once again, back to resistance though. It's back to this level where, well, actually, it's not quite at the level yet, but this area here, yes, I could probably move this down slightly. You can see whenever we come up into this region, we tend to have a little bit of resistance, right? So right back into resistance for Sol. I'll be impressed for Sol when it breaks out and retests. But for now, I mean, you're gonna have a few altcoins that do well. You know, Sol's up good today. Bitcoin Cash is back to resistance. Render kind of just back up to resistance. Nothing really crazy as far as really anything going on in the market, man. AVAX 2%, but I mean, it's not really that impressive. Other than that, it's nothing too much to talk about with altcoins. You know? Everybody said, Jordan, Bitcoin fake hyped me. Dude, I was hyped this morning too. I was hyped. I was like, Maya, we get the Bitcoin ETF approval. And then 20 minutes later, Rio was fake news. I was like, fuck, man, fuck. Shit, man. We gotta wait longer. That all it means is we have to wait longer, you know? It is what it is. What's Savvy's updated low target now? Well, originally he originally said we were going to be at 3K by October of 2023. So then we're at 28K, so we're not even close. Now I think he pushed it back. I think last time I watched this video, I think he said like 3K by March of 2024 now. But I noticed we just push it back 6 months. We just keep pushing it back 6 months. Every 6 months. But I'm pretty sure it's 6K by March of next year now. Which, you know, maybe he's right. I don't know, man. You'll never know in these current markets, man. These markets are wacky right now, dude. You never freaking know. Yes, you were conceived on the morning of the Bitcoin ETF fake news. Yes. Yeah, today I was like, Daddy, it's Christmas. Daddy, what did you get me for Christmas?
Son, I got something to tell you. We got Bitcoin fake ETF news. That's what I got you. Cole, you were a horrible child this year. There was no volume on your manners.
But Daddy, I was a good child, Daddy. That was me today. That was me. Wasn't anything good. What are the reports of a being fake is the fake thing? Well, if we say that being fake is going to be the fake thing, and then it's going to be the fake is the fake of the fake. Data Dash is bearish again? Shit, man. Data Dash. Well, wasn't he bullish? Well, I guess he's bearish again. So we'll see. Christmas gift will be fake Ethereum ETF news. Oh, probably. Hopefully. Hey, I'll take fake. At this point, ETH needs some gas, you know? But we know, based off of historical precedents, right? If the cycles are going to play out the same, we should be expecting a bottom on ETH BTC in Q4 of this year, which we're in Q4 right now, right? So we've talked about this many, many times. The 2 years prior to the Bitcoin halving, Ethereum always finds bottom on its USD and Bitcoin pairs in Q4 of the two, basically the 2 years prior to the halving in both the cycles on its USD pair. So I said I think ETH will find a bottom at some point in the next 3 months, and then ETH will start trending up in January. That's my guess, but I think we still got another 2 months of ETH kind of just looking like shit. Today was a perfect example, man. I mean, ETH just looks like shit today. Bitcoin mooned and ETH didn't even move. It was brutal. So I think we still got another 2-3 months of ETH, just looking like shit. My shorts all got murdered and now I'm buying the low spot. Yeah. Nice, man. I'm buying all the lows spot. Dude, this is the time you're better off just avoiding leverage, man. Yeah, dude, you got all the bullish things that are coming out in less than 6 months. At this point, dude, it's just buy spot Bitcoin, build a DCA into stable coins, right? So we always think we have to DCA into a specific coin. Just DCA into a stable coin. Keep that in the stable coin until we get a big dump, then put it in. That's all you need to do at the moment, right? There's no rush. We chill out. We do our thing. We got our game plan, and we have historical precedents to help us here in knowing that Bitcoin's going to lead the initial rally. Okay. Then Ethereum's going to find a bottom typically in Q4 of this year. Ethereum gets a rally, right? And then later on, when Bitcoin gets close to all-time highs, we see altcoins start to move. We have the blueprint. We have the setup. Let's just stick to what Bitcoin's done every cycle. Well, not Bitcoin, but what crypto's done every cycle, which has been the same thing over and over and over again, So, I mean, if we're just going based off of how the cycles have played out every single time, you're better off getting into Bitcoin right now. Get into Bitcoin right now. And then if you want to sell Bitcoin later for altcoins, you do it later. But that's been the historical precedents. You guys want Savvy? Okay, we'll bring on Savvy. Here we go. What's going on, guys? It's Savvy. Yeah, I'm wearing an Ethereum hat. Why? Because I love shorting Ethereum. Guys, we're not going to talk about my previous price predictions because they haven't really been correct. But I am now calling for a 3K Bitcoin by March of 2024. Now, I know the halving is in April 2024. So it's really, really good timing. But March of 2024, Bitcoin will be at $3,000. The Amazon fractal was invalidated, right? The Game Boy fractal was invalidated. All my fractals were invalidated at this point. But I still believe we're going to 3K. I still believe that, stock market, which is at all-time highs right now, is making new fresh lows, even though they're literally at all-time highs. I said the Dow Jones was going to crash, but, it's 3% away from its all-time high. But, yeah, I'm super bearish right now, and I think, we're going to see about a 90% dump on Bitcoin, even though there might not be left that much supply even left in the world, because probably 10% of the supply is lost forever, which is totally legit. All right, guys. I'll see you later. Peace. How much Bitcoin do you guys think is actually lost forever? I want to know what you think. I actually think that it's a pretty high number. How much Bitcoin do you guys think is lost forever? AKA stuck in a wallet somewhere that people don't know the seed phrase and they lost it forever. What do you think? What do you think? How much? What percentage of the Bitcoin supply? I think there's a good, I think it's 5%. You 5 million? Dude, you're crazy. Probably that happens every day. Someone probably loses $5 million worth of Bitcoin every damn day. 2 Bitcoin? Yeah, you're crazy, man. You're crazy. 4 million. Oh, you're talking about, no, percentage of supply. Oh, you're talking, I'm thinking of USD. I'm like, dude, you crazy. 4 million? For who do you think is 5% too? I actually think 4%, 5% actually might be a low amount. Wayne has it. Both, Clint, both. DCA into Bitcoin and stablecoins. DCA into Bitcoin and stablecoins. So you DCA into Bitcoin so you don't miss on a rally, because we know Bitcoin pumps first, and then DCA into stablecoins to buy altcoins later. That's it. That's it. 5% might be low. Yeah, I think I'm probably closer to 5 to 10%. John thinks 20%. 20%. That's my take, is like calling for Bitcoin to go to 3K. I'm like, dude, I don't even know if that makes sense at this point. You know? Probably lots of crumbs. Lots of crumbs, man. Lots of crumbs. Lots of crumbs, dude. Two Bitcoins. 2 Bitcoins lost? You're crazy, man. All right. Well, now we play the waiting game, guys, to see if what kind of happens here. I'm interested to see like how this affects Bitcoin, because I think the initial reaction of this is everyone's kind of bearish now, even though everyone was bullish this morning and nothing really changed. You know, that's the thing. It's like Bitcoin was already trending up Bitcoin was already trending up, right? Before we got that fake news, right? It was actually like right here, right? Actually kind of where we are right now when we got the fake news, but it already trended up from like 26,700 just this weekend, right? Now everyone was bullish. Now everyone's bearish based off fake news. I would understand if it was like something bad that happened and something crazy that happened, or if it was good news that got faded. But it wasn't good news that got faded. It was just fake news, which is a big difference. You know, if it was real, like if this was the ETF pump and then we just dumped instantly back down, I would be like, dude, we're bearish as shit. Like, you can't even pump on the most bullish news that could possibly happen. But it was fake news, you know, and I think that's the difference here. So I'll be interested to see where Bitcoin goes from here. Right now, we're kind of sitting right under resistance here. If we get back above 28.2, I would not be surprised to see this squeeze back up, you know, and punish all the late shorts. Because I bet there's a lot of late shorts down here trying to short it at the lows, 28K. Would not be surprised to see this squeeze back up and take those bad boys out. But anyways, I'm out of here, fellas. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Same time. We'll be here at 12 tomorrow. We'll see where Bitcoin ends up. Like I said, stocks moving up, dollar moving down. Get actually bonds, treasuries are actually moving up too, which is not a good sign. But anyways, I'm out of here. Peace. Have a fantastic day, guys. Don't stare at the charts all day. And yeah, keep at it, man. Keep at it. One more day down. 6 months more to go, man. 6 months more to go, man, until the real fun starts. All right. I'm out of here, guys. Peace. Later.